right. Can captains of both teams confirm that everybody is here?
Everybody is here on QV.
What about Timberline?
Everyone is here.
Okay. All right, we should be ready to begin shortly then. 1 moment. Reminder, championship round is total 20 minutes, 10-minute halves with a 2-minute break in between. Okay. Everyone's ready? We can begin. 2026 championship round. Toss-up 1. Cells. Multiple choice. Which motor protein transports neurotransmitter-containing vesicles, such as those carrying acetylcholine, from the neuronal body to the axon terminal? QV2.
Kinesin.
Kinesin is correct. Bonus 1 for QV. Cells short answer. Which motor protein moves chromatids along microtubule tracts of the mitotic spindle during anaphase?
Sorry.
Filaments.
Hmm?
Microfilaments.
No, it was asking for motor protein.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh.
Kinesin final.
Kinesin is correct. Toss-up 2, genetics multiple choice. In genomic imprinting, the addition of which chemical group to DNA or histone proteins is generally associated with decreased gene expression? QV2.
Methyl.
Methyl is correct. Bonus for QV2, genetics short answer. The methylation of histones generally converts chromatin from which form to which form, respectively?
Euchromatin to heterochromatin.
Yeah.
Euchromatin to heterochromatin final.
That is correct. Toss-up 3, evolution and classification multiple choice. Which class of regulatory genes controls the identity and development of body segments along QV1?
Hox genes.
That is incorrect. That is interrupt, 4 points to the other team, and I will reread the question along with the choices. Toss-up 3, evolution and classification multiple choice. Which class of regulatory genes controls the identity and development of body segments along the anterior-posterior axis in animals, often determining where structures such as limbs and organs form during embryonic development? W, segment polarity genes. X, gap genes. Y, maternal effect genes. Z, homeotic genes. Timberline 1.
Z.
Z is correct. Bonus for Timberline 3, evolution and classification short answer. Which specific group of homeotic genes is organized in clusters and plays a central role in determining segment identity along the anterior-posterior axis in animals during embryonic development?
Is it Hox genes? Or
Yeah. I think.
okay. Hox genes final?
Hox genes is correct. Toss-up 4, microorganisms multiple choice. Which of the following viral components is found exclusively in animal viruses? W, protein coat. X, genetic material. Y, Timberline 2.
W?
W is incorrect. That is interrupt, 4 points to QV. W, protein coat. X, genetic material. Y, membranous envelope. Z, viral capsid. QV2.
Y.
Y is correct. Bonus for QV. 4, microorganisms short answer. Which 2 major surface glycoproteins are embedded in the membranous envelope of the influenza virus and are responsible for host cell entry and viral release, respectively?
What?
Isn't it neuraminidase or something?
Wait, okay, but it's 2. What's the other one?
5 seconds.
I don't know.
Neuraminidase final?
That is incorrect. The answer was hemagglutinin and neuraminidase. Toss-up 5, plants multiple choice. Which plant hormone is known as the stress hormone because it, QV2?
Auxin?
Auxin is incorrect. That is interrupt, 4 points to Timberline. Which plant hormone is known as the stress hormone because it is produced in response to environmental stresses such as severe dehydration? W, ethylene. X, cytokinin. Y, gibberellin. Z, abscisic acid. Timberline 2?
Z?
Z is correct. Bonus for Timberline, 5, plants short answer. Which plant hormone triggers the triple response in seedlings, characterized by inhibited stem elongation, stem thickening, and horizontal growth?
Ethylene.
Oh.
What?
Oh wait, triple.
Ethylene.
Okay.
Okay, ethylene final.
Ethylene is correct. Toss-up 6, animals and behavior multiple choice. Which of the following is not characteristic of deuterostomes? W. Radial cleavage. X. Indeterminate cleavage. Y. Schizocoelous development. Z. Blastopore becomes anus. QV2?
W.
W is incorrect. Timberline 1?
Z.
Z is incorrect. The answer was Y. Schizocoelous development. Toss-up 7, the human body multiple choice. The deficiency of which of the following vitamins causes pellagra, characterized by the 3 Ds, diarrhea, dermatitis, and dementia? W. Thiamine. X. Riboflavin. Y. QV2?
Niacin.
Niacin is correct. Bonus for QV7, the human body short answer. Deficiency of which vitamin causes beriberi in adults, and deficiency in which vitamin in pregnant mothers causes neurotube defects in developing embryos, respectively.
Okay, so what's beriberi?
B12. B12
Yeah.
is very.
Okay,
Um,
no, B12 is beriberi, are you sure?
Yeah, I promise.
B12 and folic acid.
Okay.
Vitamin B12 and folic acid.
That is incorrect. It was vitamin B1 and folic acid, or thiamine and folic acid. Toss-up 8, ecology multiple choice. Which reproductive strategy is characterized by some R-selected species that reproduce only once, producing a large number of offspring before dying? QV2?
Demo parity.
Semel parity is correct. Bonus for QV8, ecology short answer. Which reproductive strategy is commonly associated with K-selected species, which produce relatively few offspring repeatedly over the course of their lifetime?
Heteroparity final. Am I
Sorry.
audible?
Can you repeat that?
Heteroparity final.
Interoperity was correct. Toss-up 9, cells multiple choice. Which of the following is not a product of glycolysis? W. NADH. X. FADH2. QV2.
X.
X is correct. Bonus for QV9 cells short answer. Which glycolytic enzyme catalyzes the committed and highly regulated irreversible step that is bypassed during gluconeogenesis?
Phosphofructokinase.
Yeah.
Phosphofructokinase final.
That is correct. Toss-up 10, genetics multiple choice. What type of chromosomal alteration produces the Philadelphia chromosome, which is QV2?
Translocation.
Translocation is correct. Bonus 10, genetics for QV. Short answer. The translocation between which 2 chromosomes produce the Philadelphia chromosome?
9 and 22.
Yeah.
9 and 22 final.
9 and 22 is correct. Toss-up 11, evolution and classification multiple choice. What was the first genetic molecule to evolve on Earth? W. DNA. X. Timberline 2.
RNA.
RNA is correct. Bonus for Timberline 11, evolution and classification short answer. What is an RNA molecule that possesses catalytic activity?
Ribozyme.
Yeah.
Ribozyme final.
Ribozyme is correct. Toss-up 12, microorganisms multiple choice. Which of the following toxins activates the GIG protein rather than the GS pathway? W. Cholera toxin. X. Pertussis toxin. Y. Botulinum toxin. Z. Tetanus toxin. Timberline 2.
W.
W is incorrect. QV1.
X.
X is correct. Bonus for QV12, microorganisms short answer. Which membrane channel protein, the same one that is defective in patients with cystic fibrosis, is indirectly overstimulated in cholera infection because cholera toxin constitutively activates the GS protein?
Chlorine? Chlorine ion channel or something, right?
Yeah.
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 Chlorine ion channel final.
Sorry, the answer was CFTR. Cystic fibrosis membrane conductance regulator. Toss-up 13, plants, multiple choice. In the plant's alternation of generations, which generation produces spores and what type of, QV2.
Gametophyte?
That is incorrect. That is also an interrupt. 4 points to Timberline, and I'll reread the question as well as the choices. In the plant alternation of generations, which generation produces spores and what type of cell division produces those spores respectively? W. Gametophyte mitosis. X. Gametophyte meiosis. Y. Sporophyte mitosis. Z. Sporophyte meiosis. Timberline 2.
Z.
Z is correct. Bonus for Timberline 13. Plant's short answer. What type of cell division does the gametophyte undergo to produce the gametes, the sperm and the eggs?
Meiosis. Oh wait. Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
sperm.
yeah.
Isn't it haploid, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It is mitosis, right? Okay. Mitosis final.
Mitosis is correct. Toss up 14 animals and behavior multiple choice. According to optimal foraging theory, under what conditions should a forager leave a food patch quickly to search for other patches? W. High food density within patches and short distance between patches. X. High food density within patches and large distance between patches. Y. Low food density within patches and short distance between patches. QV2.
Z.
Z is incorrect. That is also an interrupt. 4 points to Timberline. W. High food density within patches and short distance between patches. X. High food density within patches and large distance between patches. Y. Low food density within patches and short distance between patches. Or Z. Low food density within patches and large distance between patches. Timberline 2.
X.
X is incorrect. The answer was Y. Low food density within patches
Wait,
and
did I say
short
the
distance.
Oh, sorry, I said the Z. My bad.
Toss up.
That's the end of the first half.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of the first half. Everybody, please come back by 5:50 and we can begin the second half.
I accidentally left with my side camera now. Can you accept it again?
Sorry, who is Ahmad Nazir? Do you guys, is that part of anyone's team?
Not part of QV.
Ahmad Nazir, is that part of Timberline?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna remove him then. And then I see a Timberline side camera. Timberline 1 side camera. Did you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, can everybody please turn on their cameras? As soon as everybody's ready, we can begin again. Are any teams gonna make any subs?
No.
No. Okay, got it. All right, is everybody ready? QV4 side camera. Great. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
We can begin now. Okay. Toss up 15, the human body multiple choice. Which of the following is not one of the ways that carbon dioxide is transported in the blood? W, dissolved in plasma. X, bound to hemoglobin. Y, converted to bicarbonate ions. QV2?
Z.
Z is correct. Bonus for QV, 15, the human body short answer. Which enzyme in red blood cells catalyzes the conversion of carbon dioxide and water into carbonic acid?
Something anhydrase.
Anhydrase. Yes.
Carbonic anhydrase.
Carbonic anhydrase. You sure?
I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
Carbonic anhydrase final.
That is correct. Toss up 16, ecology multiple choice. Which type of mimicry involves a harmless species evolving to resemble a QV2?
Potassium.
Batesian is correct. Bonus 16, ecology short answer. What type of mimicry refers to the two unpalatable species resembling each other?
Malarian.
Malarian. Yeah. Malarian mimicry final.
Malarian is correct. Toss up 17 cells multiple choice. Which cell junction surrounds epithelial cells to prevent QV2?
Tight junctions.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Tight junctions.
That is correct. Bonus for QV17 cells short answer. Which cell junction uses cadherins to link the actin filaments of adjacent cells? And which uses cadherins to connect intermediate filaments between adjacent cells, respectively?
Adherence junctions. Desmosomes.
Desmosomes. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Do you want to start? Adherence junctions. Desmosomes final.
That's correct. Who is Sundaram? Do you guys?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. We didn't know that there were spectrums. That's spectators. That's from us.
Okay. Is it okay if I just remove them?
Yeah. I think that should be fun.
Okay.
Sorry. It's communication.
It's fine. Toss up 18, genetics multiple choice. In pedigree analyses, if all offspring of an affected mother express a trait, whereas none of the offspring of an affected father express the trait, what is the most likely mode of inheritance? W, mitochondrial Timberline 1.
W.
W is correct. Bonus for Timberline 18 genetics short answer. In pedigree analysis, if all daughters but none of the sons of an affected father express a trait, and approximately half of both the sons and the daughters of an affected mother express the trait, what is the most likely mode of inheritance?
X-linked dominant, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. X-linked dominant final.
X-linked dominance is correct. Toss up 19, the human body multiple choice. Which of the following endocrine glands secretes a hormone that mediates long-term stress, induces conversion of fats and proteins to glucose in gluconeogenesis, and depresses the immune system? W, adrenal medulla. Timberline 2?
Adrenal cortex.
Adrenal cortex is correct. Bonus 19, the human body. Short answer. Which hormone secreted by the adrenal cortex induces sodium reabsorption and potassium secretion in the distal convoluted tubule?
The mineralocorticoid, or is it like, wait, oh.
Wait, isn't it ADH?
Oh
Is it
yeah,
not?
wait, never mind. Yeah, it is ADH. Okay, ADH final.
That is incorrect. The answer was aldosterone. Toss up 20, cells multiple choice. Which type of receptor activates a membrane-associated enzyme that generates a second messenger in response to ligand binding? W, receptor tyrosine kinase. X, G protein coupled receptor. Y, ion channel. Z, steroid receptor. QV2?
X.
X is correct. Bonus for QV20 cells, short answer. Which G protein activated enzyme produces cyclic AMP as a second messenger, and which G protein activated enzyme produces both IP3 and DAG as second messengers, respectively?
Adenocyclase and
I don't know the last one.
uh
Is phospholipase C?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, what was the first one?
5 seconds.
Adenocyclase and phospholipase C final.
That is correct. Toss up 21, genetics multiple choice. What type of DNA repair mechanism can repair diamine dimers? W, Timberline 2?
Nucleotide excision repair.
That is correct. Bonus for Timberline 21, genetics short answer. A deficiency in the nucleotide excision repair mechanism causes unrepaired UV-induced DNA damage, leading to extreme sensitivity to sunlight and increased risk of skin cancer. What is this disease called?
Wait, it was zero something pigmentosa, zero
Oh,
Is it xerophthalmia or something? Wait, do you remember?
0.
Oh,
Say something.
xerophthalmia pigmentosa final.
That is correct.
No, wait. Could we challenge scientific
Yeah.
challenge?
Mhm.
It's xeroderma pigmentosum.
Sorry, can you pause the time real quick?
So,
Yeah.
I think the answer is xeroderma pigmentosum.
It was, but wait.
No,
What are
they
the
didn't
rest
say
of
that.
the What are the rest of the markers? I consider just like a pronunciation thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
I mean, yeah,
we
we've
allowed
allowed
QV
false-
to get
we've
that
allowed-
last 10 points.
No,
So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
we've
it was-
allowed false pronunciation from
No,
it.
it wasn't pronunciation difference. It was like they said thalmia or something. I don't think
Well,
that was. You have a D.
Okay, I do
Well-
think that sounds like a D, actually.
In my opinion, it's like close enough because they got
Yeah, we have allowed
mainly
you
the-
guys to have like extremely wrong pronunciation as well.
Yeah,
So
but like the spelling is right, but this like the spelling is just.
Well,
okay.
I just want to bring up that when you gave the completely wrong answer to or not completely wrong, when you gave a wrong answer to a previous free response, we still gave it to you because it was within range of reasonability. We believe that this also extends
I
to.
believe if they, for example, if they brought up that term to like a professional, they'd be able to recognize like what
Okay,
they're
okay.
talking.
Yeah, understood. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. So 10 points to Timberline. We can resume the time. Toss up 22. The human body multiple choice. Which protein is secreted by a virus-infected cell to stimulate nearby cells to produce QV1?
Interferon.
Interferon is correct. Bonus 22. The human body short answer. Once activated, the complement cascade leads to the production of a large protein complex that forms a large hole in the membrane of the cell to be destroyed. What is this large complex called?
Uh,
Bro, I forgot. It was like it started with a C, I think. Attack complex.
5 seconds.
complement attack.
Complement attack complex. Final.
That is incorrect. The answer was MAC, membrane attack complex.
Membrane attack complex. Okay.
Yeah. Toss up 23, cells multiple choice. Which group of enzymes is responsible for degrading proteins and other cellular QV2?
Protease.
That is incorrect. That is also an interrupt. 4 points to Timberline. Which group of enzymes is responsible for degrading proteins and other cellular components during apoptosis? W. Carboxypeptidases. X. Catalases. Y. Caspases. Z. Carboxylases. Timberline 2.
Why?
Y is correct. Bonus for Timberline, 23 cells short answer. The release of which molecule from mitochondria acts as a key trigger for apoptosis?
Cytochrome C. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, cytochrome C final.
Cytochrome C is correct. Toss up 24 genetics multiple choice. Which of the following types of RNA is involved in RNA interference? W. snRNA. X. PIR. Timberline 2.
siRNA.
That is correct. Bonus 24 genetics short answer. In both siRNA and miRNA, which enzyme is used to cut the loop in the double-stranded RNA to produce a segment of single-stranded RNA which is incorporated into the enzyme complex RISC, R-I-C-S-C?
Is it Dicer or Drosha? Wait, I think it's Dicer. I'm not sure.
Osha's for the. Yeah, Dyson, Dicer.
Okay, Dicer final.
Dicer is correct. Toss up 25. The human body multiple choice. Which hormone secreted by the adipose tissue acts on the Timberline 2?
Leptin.
Leptin is correct. Bonus 25 for Timberline. The human body is short answer. Which hormone secreted by the stomach acts on the hypothalamus to induce hunger and increase appetite for more food?
Gastrin?
Gastrin. Wait, no, gastrin. Isn't it leptin?
No, it's not leptin.
Gastrin.
Gastrin final.
That is incorrect. The answer was ghrelin. Toss up 26 cells, multiple choice. Which of the following iron-containing compounds functions directly in the mitochondrial electron transport chain of mitochondria? W. Hemoglobin. X. Ferritin. Y. Ferredoxin. QV2.
Y.
Y is incorrect. That is also an interrupt. 4 points to Timberline. W. Hemoglobin. X. Ferritin. Y. Ferredoxin. Z. Cytochrome. Sorry. Timberline 2.
Z.
Z is correct.
We would like to
Oh,
challenge for
yeah.
scientific for paradox.
Pause the time. Sorry, explain the challenge.
So ferredoxin is part of the electron transport chain. Could you please check that?
It is. However, is it iron containing? I'm not.
Yeah, it has fer in.
Yeah, it is iron.
I
Yeah.
guess that is true. Which of the following iron? Directly. Maybe it's in the wording of directly cytochrome.
That's like the first thing. So.
However, I will say, fair. Oh shoot. Can we bring this up to the?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a valid challenge.
What was the question number?
It was 26 toss-up.
Okay. Could you provide the details?
Yeah, so sorry. Let me pull it up again. Wait, hold on. Before we challenge, I will say ferredoxin doesn't act specifically as one of the complexes, and that might be why, but we can still challenge. But basically the details is the question was asking for an iron-containing compound that functions in the electron transport chain. And the correct answer was cytochrome. However, one of the choices was ferredoxin, which, as QV brought up, is also iron containing.
And it's a compound, not complex. So paradoxin.
Yeah, that is true. But it does say functions directly, so the wording on that might be a little bit like confusing.
Wait, what was the correct answer?
Correct answer was cytochrome.
And what was the other answer?
Wait, sorry, hold on. Ferredoxin doesn't act in mitochondrial electron transport chain.
I think it does. Okay. Am I allowed to search it up?
It acts in no, wait.
We
I'm
can search it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it acts in, yeah, I just remembered. I'm pretty sure it acts in chloroplast. I just searched it up as well. It does
Uh,
not act in mitochondrial transport chains.
Did you search it up?
I just searched it up. It's, hold on. I'll direct, does ferredoxin act in mitochondrial electron transport chain? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only chloroplast. Not part.
What were
It
the
is-
letters for the answers?
Sorry, one sec. Yeah, it is not part of the main AT. Yeah, it is not. I don't think I can accept that. It does not act in the main mitochondrial electron transport chain.
So it's not in there at all.
He says
No.
only cytochrome is correct.
Yeah, only cytochrome is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, okay, so toss-up points will go to Timberline.
How much time do we have left?
We are at 8 minutes and 48 seconds.
So
Left?
sorry, no,
Leaves us with
8 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm assuming. But so the toss-up will go to Timberline, and then I will now be reading the bonus for Timberline, and then yeah, so we'll.
Wait, so we have 8 minutes left, or 8 minutes we've gone?
We've gone 8
we
minutes.
are at. It has been way more than 2 minutes.
Yeah. I know. Okay. We can resume the time. So Timberline got the toss-up. Bonus for Timberline, 26 cells, short answer. Which cytochrome reduces oxygen in the mitochondrial electron transport chain? Cytochrome A, cytochrome A3, cytochrome B, or cytochrome C?
Cytochrome A3.
Yeah, A3, right?
Cytochrome A3 final.
That is correct. Toss-up 27, genetics multiple choice. What are the repetitive DNA segments located at the ends of the linear QV2?
Telomeres?
Telomeres is correct. Bonus for QV 27, genetics short answer. Which enzyme replicates the telomeres and does it use a DNA or an RNA as a template for replication, respectively?
Telomerase and
Yeah.
what's
What's the next one?
doesn't use a template for DNA
Is DNA or RNA?
and doesn't
Should I
use
say
a
5
telomerase?
seconds.
Telomerase final?
That is incorrect. The answer was telomerase RNA. Toss-up 28, evolution and classification multiple choice. Which type of homologous genes arises through gene duplication and subsequently diverges within the same species? W, analogous genes. X, Timberline 2?
Aragulus genes.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Aragulus genes.
That is correct. Bonus 28, evolution and classification, short answer. Which type of homologous genes arises through speciation and are found in different species?
Different species. It's the one that starts with an orthologous genes, right?
Okay.
Ortholog. Okay, wait, we should stall. Wait, we should stall. Right?
5 seconds.
Orthologous genes. Final.
Orthologous is correct. And
That's the
that
end.
and that is the end of this championship round. Captains, please put your initials in the chat to finalize the scores.